Hey everyone, it's Nikki from Almapura Awakenings on Instagram. Welcome today. I'm so glad that you're here. I wanted to talk today just for a few minutes about how we communicate with our own spirit or eternal self and with our friends and relatives in heaven. And that's a little bit of a deeper conversation, but I'm just going to touch on it for a couple minutes today. And hopefully we will be able to get together again in the future so I could go into more detail about that. But the way that heaven communicates with us, and that means our spirit or anyone that we love in heaven that would like to communicate with us, they have to have a way how to do that. And we also have to have a way to be able to communicate with them. So the way that we're going to do that is through a beautiful system of energy that we carry within our physical bodies, and that is called our chakra system. Now, chakras are spelled CHAKRAS in case you want to look them up. There's a ton of information on the internet about our chakra system. But the way that I view this system of energy is kind of like a spiritual telephone. My mom can talk to me from heaven utilizing this system of energy, and as well I can communicate with my mom utilizing the same system of energy. So over the next few days, maybe we'll dive a little bit deeper into our chakra system, but just know for today that it is a system of energy. We have 114 chakras all throughout our body. I'm sorry. 2 of them are outside of the body. One is above the body, one is above the head, one is down at below your feet, and that kind of roots your energy in place. So we have 112 that reside all over our body, but let's only talk about 7 main points of energy in our chakra system. So we have one at the top of the head. This is called our crown chakra. It emanates a beautiful whitish light. That's the way I see it when I look at people and I look at their energy and their aura and what energy is coming off of them. The crown chakra tends to put off a white light. This is the place where we're going to receive guidance from our spirit through inner intuition, but that intuition is going to come through our brain. So it might sound like a thought interruption. It might sound like an interruption in your thought process or in your brain. Typically, information that comes intuitively from your spirit will come through the brain and words and phrases. So it kind of sounds like an interrupted thought. Then we have our next point of energy, which is right here. This is called our third eye. This is where we're going to receive intuition and information from our spirit, utilizing vision, image, pictures, little video snapshots in our brain. So that's happened to all of us, where we've gotten a picture in our head or a little scenario in our brain, and that's how our spirit can communicate with us through our third eye, which emanates an indigo-ish kind of violet color. We have another point of energy in our throat. This is called our throat chakra, and this emanates a bluish color, which serves for communication. So sometimes our spirit can communicate with us and with the rest of the world utilizing our throat chakra for communication. We also have another chakra, and this is in our heart. And our heart chakra puts off a greenish kind of light or a pink light that kind of emanates from that, and that talks about love. Now, the only thing that our heart chakra knows is love. A lot of people think that our heart is where we carry our emotions, but it's not true. Our heart only processes the first time that we know about love. So love is in our heart chakra. Let's not think that sadness sits there, because sadness doesn't really sit there, and neither do any of the other emotions, and we'll get into that as we move forward in our Instagram chats. The next chakra down is called our solar plexus. This puts off a yellowish light. Now, this defines who you are in the world. This defines what promises did you make to yourself. Are you living up to your inner promises? So the solar plexus in the stomach area talks all about self-identification, who you are in the world, and if you're living up to it. So when you make yourself those promises, if you don't do them, you're kind of letting yourself down, because this is the place where our spirit and our body can become into a oneness where we have a good human and spiritual balance. And if we do, we can avoid all those inner conflicts and inner arguments that we have. That internal battle, that goes away when we feel comfortable with our own self-definition. Again, that resides in our solar plexus, which is in our stomach, puts off a yellow light. Let's go one more chakra down. That's going to be our sacral chakra. Now, our sacral chakra resides in our abdomen, and it puts off this orangish color. This is the place right here where you are going to either honor or dishonor yourself. It's where you're going to focus on a relationship with yourself and other people in the most authentic way. And this is super important that we have a good, healthy connection to ourselves, because we learn emotions through relationships, and the sacral chakra is where we carry all of those emotions. I know sometimes they feel like they're in the heart, but they're really in our sacral chakra. Again, the heart only knows love, but the sacral chakra, which resides in our abdomen, that processes the relationship that we share with ourselves and other people, that one is the one where we're going to experience and learn all about the emotions that we experience every day as human beings. The next point of energy down is our root chakra, that puts off a reddish light, and that is for everything on earth, everything about matter, your job, your career, your money, and how well you utilize the earth energy and put focus on that in your life. So the root energy is all about life. It's all about physical life, matter, and earth. So that is a description, a real quick and short description of our chakra system. Next time when we connect, I'm going to teach you how to use some of those chakras to have a better, open, and active communication with your spirit. Thanks for joining me on Almapura Awakenings Instagram. You can reach me at almapura.com, or you can send a text message to 847-909-7780. Can you believe I almost forgot my own phone number? But as my grandpa said, I don't call myself on the phone, so it's not often I use my own number, just to share it with you guys. So I hope to see you soon. Please reach out to me. You can also find me on Facebook on Almapura, and you can also now find me on Almapura Awakenings Instagram. Thanks so much for joining. See you next time.